standing on this gravel right here. Let's see. Hang on. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Here I must be 5'9". It makes me feel like a giant. Anyway, today is the feast of St. Alphonsus Liguori, born in 1696 in Italy. He was a genius. Come on, Tabby. He got his law degree at 16, was practicing law in Naples at 21 years old. He he enjoyed music, played the harpsichord, liked to go to the opera, but he would listen and didn't want to look at the gaudy costumes and all the gestures of the people. So maybe it was a little bawdy. He went to court but never missed mass. Toby? So he must have been practicing at that. Toby? See, here we go. Until we get back there, anything could be back there. Toby! He founded the Redemptorist Teens for women and the Redemptorists. Toby? Ooh, a lot of butterflies back there. He wasn't in great health. He had rheumatism. He could barely lift his chin up. And what's he looking at? What else? Oh, he was known as a gentle confessor and a simple and concise preacher. He was, what's the word? He was criticized for his leniency to sinners, which to me says he was playing the long game. That's what I was thinking about that. Sounds like the long game. Which also maybe seems like what we're looking at today with the Pope, with Pope Francis, because he seems a little, at least from my limited and from what I listen to and hear from both sides of the pro or not pro Pope Francis, it seems like that anyway. But maybe the Pope's playing a long game. And yeah, so anyway, St. Alphonsus founded the Redemptorists. He was in such ill health that he, at 79 years old, he was made bishop. He resigned his see and expected to go into prayer, a life of prayer, as he waited for death, I suppose. A couple years later, the Redemptorists were having problems with being persecuted by the king because they were accused of being collaborators with the Jesuits. As a lawyer. Oh, and the diocese that he had been bishop of was there was problems with the clergy and problems with the parishioners. It had a bad reputation, so he cleared that up. Anyway, when the Redemptorists were having problems, he came and defended them, and so well that the king made, what did he do? The king decided to get behind the Redemptorists or something. He at this point, Liguori was almost blind, and he made a new, he made a new rule for their order, but it favored the king and it was against the clerics or something like that. Anyway, hey, Toby! They tricked him, basically. The king tricked him to get more power. And the Pope saw what he had done and took him out of leadership of the Redemptorists. And he was so despondent and had a lack of confidence and faith that, so he had a lack of confidence and faith, which eventually he regained. He was named the doctor of the church. St. Alphonsus Liguori. Alphonsus Liguori. He had some interesting... Wait, what else? Hey, Toby! Oh, there he is. Come on, let's go get Toby. Let's go get Toby. We have to stay near him. And now it's raining. Give me a break, man. Come on, Gus, let's go. Either we go get Toby or we get the rain. Out of the rain. At one point, he was bishop, and there was a priest who was living a worldly life. He brought him into his office, and there was a crucifix at the threshold of his study, of Liguori's study. And Alphonse told him quietly to be sure to trample over the cross, since he's done it so many times as a priest. Yowza. Ow. Ouch. Toby! That's gotta hurt. Hey, not through the flowers. Oh, through the flowers. What else? He is patronage of confessors and people who are scrupulous. Come on, Toby. And some other things. What else? Finally, he one of his prayers and one of the sayings, which were a lot of them were, I found them to be, sometimes things speak to you, and I found a lot of them to speak to my own personal. I would look and go, wait, that's like me. That he's speaking to me. But one of the things he had was what are we looking at here? Was I think it was the thing about the Stations of the Cross. He may have been the author of, and I can't remember exactly what it is, because I'm not that great with the stations, but oh my Jesus, forgive me for my sins. I wish that I would never offend you. Forgive me, my love, and do with me as you will. That, whatever that is, I know I'm butchering it, but that was written with, credited to him there. So did he do that prayer? Maybe. That would not surprise me. St. Alphonsus Liguori, pray for us. St. Chrysologus, pray for us. Who was just yesterday? St. Ignatius of Loyola, pray for us. St. Peter Faber, pray for us. St. Mary Magdalene, Martha, and Lazarus, pray for us. Let's ask all the saints to pray for us, pray for the souls in purgatory, and pray for conversion of the Americas.